It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, it was close to that.
Okay, there we go. So, well,
you gotta hear, you gotta hear this man's whole conversation.
Yeah, I mean, do this to Miyamoto. Why would I not hear his
Godfather Miyamoto? You need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're gonna do now. Sunday's podcast is gonna be a little bit interesting because I got a couple of topics based off of this and the fact that Nintendo Pictures is a thing now. So. All right, let's see what this thing's gonna be. They didn't put the COVID-19 thing up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. As we previously mentioned, in today's Nintendo Direct, we'll reveal the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie for the very first time. This Nintendo Direct is also being broadcast simultaneously at New York Comic Con. Hello, New York Comic Con.
Oh, he ain't there this time?
It's been nearly 40 years since the original Mario Bros. Game was released in Japan.
You see his shirt is in all
Today,
white, right?
Lots of people around the world are playing
got
Mario
long white tee on.
Yeah, he's going.
Thank you all so much.
He's going to pull off something.
Finally,
we still
the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie. We've been working on this movie together with Chris Meledandri from Illumination for a long time, from brainstorming and all the way through production. The time flew by as we were having fun figuring out how to depict the Super Mario characters and world. Now, I'd like to hear from Chris-san, my good friend and great partner for the movie.
That's the only thing I'm
Let's
worried
bring
about.
him in.
I mean,
Chris-san.
At least Nintendo was working directly with them.
I am speaking on behalf of our directors, Michael Jelinek, Aaron Horvath, and the entire Illumination crew of artists.
I don't see a Switch Pro, but I do see a question block.
The Super Mario Brothers movie with you and your team at Nintendo has been an absolute privilege. Our crew is filled with Mario fanatics.
I'm going to say, how you at Illumination?
And they're bringing the very best of their talent to this film every day. Next week, we complete animation. We're knee-deep into lighting and compositing. Composer Brian Tyler heads to the scoring stage in just 11 days. He's been working hand-in-hand with Koji Kondo to integrate classic themes from the game into the film score. Miyamoto-san, it's been over 7 years since we first started talking about making this movie together. And it is thrilling to finally be here to show the very first look at footage with Mario fans at Nintendo Direct and at New York Comic Con.
That's why they did
Miyamoto-san, shall we go ahead and introduce some of our cast?
Okay, Chris.
No, we already know all of them.
Now, I'll introduce two of the stars from this movie. Both of them love Nintendo games and made this into a really fun movie. Are you ready?
Okay, Star-Lord is first.
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game at my local laundromat. And then, of course, it came out on Nintendo, and I played that, maybe years of my life. It's an honor, truly, to be able to speak to the man who created those memories for me. And it's an honor to work alongside him.
Well,
it's been a lifelong dream of mine to become Mario.
He's reading.
I'm going to say.
He's reading. He's reading. He's a liar.
Liar. Challenge, as in the film. I must face off against an utterly ruthless scene stealer. Every great
that part is not a lie. That part is not a lie.
And I promise you, I could not have been paired with the more perfect king of the Koopas, Bowser.
Jack Black.
And my friend, the great and hilarious, supremely talented Mr. Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris, but I can't let you have all the fun. Now it's time for us to make this moment all about me. While you've been dreaming about playing Mario, I've been preparing. Look at all this Koopa muscle I packed on. And this flowing mane doesn't just appear overnight. Do you have any idea how long it took me to learn how to breathe fire? I had to go learn it from Gene Simmons of Kiss. And all this hard work's been worth it, though. I am so proud to have been able to collaborate with you and Miyamoto-san, as well as the entire Nintendo and Illumination team on this cinematic experience.
I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off the rails and say
forever.
Jack Black's
Much
beard
love.
is definitely better than mine.
Peace out.
I mean, Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris-san, Jack-san. All
That's
right,
an
then.
amazing. That's an
Thank you
I can't
all
even
amazing
for
grow
beard.
mine
waiting.
like that. Mine has
Let's
to stay
press
close.
the start
I can't
button.
even grow mine.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh wow. So we getting 3D world level graphics. Wow.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Okay.
All right. All right, that's funny.
Open the gates.
Okay.
Seriously? Really? Really?
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
I do not.
What would they think?
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
I like it. I like it.
So they're taking their hits from the 1980s cartoon.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
All right, where's Luigi? Okay, here's Luigi.
There we go. April 7th.
I want to thank all of you for being part of this moment with us. And we're excited to share even more footage in the coming months.
I'm looking forward to it too.
So,
Game Awards.
What do you think will happen during Mario's adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom? Production of the movie is going well. Currently, like with any Nintendo game, we're working on the finishing touches. I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer. It'll be a great experience watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie in movie theaters. You'll get to see the Mushroom Kingdom on the big screen. Look closely and you'll spot things in all sorts of places. This film can be enjoyed by people of all ages, so I hope you'll get to a movie theater and cheer for Mario. That's all for today. We'll see you next spring in movie theaters. Thank you.
So the Switch Pro is going to be in there, right? The Switch Pro? Anybody? Switch Pro? Not going to be in there? Anybody? All right, so yeah, the frame rate is probably like it's probably 30 frames a lot.
Yeah, sub 60.
Yeah, sub 60. You know, we got to go to Digital Foundry about that.
Yep.
All right, so what you think, Sandstorm?
You know, I was hoping that they were gonna show off some of the voice acting and everything. Jack Black, that was really, it was dope hearing him as Bowser. And just you could tell it's Illumination all day with the playfulness. Yeah. I think that's hilarious, and I think that's one thing that people don't give them enough credit for, is just how natural a lot of the comedy is that Illumination puts in their work. So I'm happy with that. Now, moving to Jack Black, moving to Chris Pratt. It sounds like I'm gonna tell you straight off the bat, I actually like I actually like how he sounds. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going, well, where's the Italian in his voice? He doesn't really sound Italian. Now, let me tell you something. If you take it back to when did the Mario Bros TV show come out?
The first one,
Yeah,
1986 or 7.
yeah. So okay, so when you listen to the voice acting on there, it's not they never had the strong Italian accents either. They were kind of like Americanized
Yeah,
Italian
yeah.
accents.
Actually, it was more like stereotyped to the point
Yeah.
of ridiculousness.
Yeah, and it kind of the way he sounded was kind of like touching on that. And like you said in the trailer, it looks like we're getting Mario like first time entering the Mushroom Kingdom type of deal. Like he has
Yeah.
obviously he has no clue where he's at. So this must be like the origin story for this. So with that being said, I actually like Chris Pratt's voice. So
Chris Pratt sounds fine to me.
yeah.
Chris Pratt sounds fine to me.
Yeah. I think I would have thought it was really annoying if they made him like really Italianish. Like I was like,
that probably would have been, because then he would have been really forcing it.
yeah,
He would
Mamma
have been
Mia
forcing
all the
it. Yeah,
time. And
all that. Yeah, you
yeah,
got to do all that.
man.
Look, the penguins. That was funny.
Hilarity because
That was just funny.
it was
I
a bunch
was
of
like,
baby 64 penguins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what do y'all think y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, y'all not.
They were so serious with them snowballs. Yeah, I like how their king just smiled like, yeah, it's time to go down.
I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah. I like, for a teaser trailer, it's not bad. For a teaser trailer, it's not bad. It showed you what one good joke, which is the penguin joke.
Yep.
You got to hear what Bowser sounds like. I kind of figured Jack Black was going to kill it because it's Jack Black.
It's Jack Black, right?
Yeah. I don't mind the art style. The art style's fine to me.
Oh, the art style is
It's fine.
crispy. I like the art style.
Yeah, so the art style's fine to me. It's going to be interesting.
It's kind of reminiscent of I know it's Illumination didn't do it, I don't think, but it kind of reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph, like kind of the style of like the hair and everything.
Oh yeah. That actually does kind of make sense because Bowser was in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I mean, it's a pretty art style. I like the direction that they went with that.
And it looks like we're getting kind of like a Luigi's Mansion-esque.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm like,
I've
all right.
seen that.
And that's gonna be kind of funny.
I wonder how many calls they're actually gonna make to like back to the game. Like to the point are we gonna get like, a 2D like a little 2D spot of Mario Bros or something like that.
I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them. To be honest, I'm thinking there's gonna be a ton of Easter eggs in there.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's gonna be a ton of Easter eggs in there. Although I would have liked to hear. I already know what Charlie Day sounds like because he did it already on, like, I think Jimmy Kimmel. He did what how the voice is gonna sound.
Yeah.
But I do want to hear what Keegan Michael Key's gonna sound like, and what Anya Taylor-Joy is gonna sound like as Princess Peach.
Yeah. I'm also interested, even though they probably are just like, you know what, don't do anything except for just sound like you. I want to hear Seth Rogen as well as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, because that's the problem. I'm like, how does Donkey Kong fit in this?
Right. Unless it's just like the Mushroom Kingdom is so big that it's,
encompasses the Donkey Kong Country too.
Yeah. Or like he's in the jungle or something like that, or part of the island or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so gonna be interesting, but I'm pretty sure the full trailer is coming at the Game Awards. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's definitely
where the full trailer is gonna be at, especially when they said like, we're gonna be doing stuff in the coming months. I'm like, okay, so the first full trailer is gonna be at Game Awards, and then we'll probably get another one at the end of February, early March. We'll probably get the last one in.
Because the Game Awards is 2 months away, so I feel like that's probably a really good spot. I think, to be honest with you, I think that's probably where we're gonna get maybe another trailer of Zelda as well. I don't think it's going to be anything big, but I feel like those are the only two things that you will probably get from Nintendo, other than like old trailers, like your Bayonetas and stuff like that.
Or they may do one surprise thing just because they kind of figure people are gonna expect that, so they'll probably do one surprise that nobody knows anything about.
Yeah,
and that'll probably be it. That's pretty much how they roll anyway.
Yeah,
at this point, but yeah. So people, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys thought. Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be live. We will be talking about this with the rest of the crew, as well as some other things that we're going to be talking about, especially since Nintendo has their own pictures department now, with 100 people already employed.
Hooray!
So
Zelda next.
Nah, Star Fox next. I need episode 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They already did the first episode of Star Fox. Remember? They did that back in 20.
That first episode felt like a whole, like it should have been a whole movie in itself.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, y'all did the first episode. Now I just need the next 12.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, join us on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Wingin' It podcast. Storm, anything you want to pimp out before we get out of here?
Tomorrow I have a surgery, guys. So go ahead and send out your prayers. I really appreciate that. It's going to be a surgery to take off some things. So we're going to see how Saturday goes, because Saturday is usually our podcast. And since I haven't done it in a while, we need to jump in. And if I'm feeling up to snuff even a little bit, Shadow is going to join on, and our topic of discussion is going to be the double standards in the gaming community, and gaming period. So, because we're going to attack developers too. But yeah, other than that, make sure that you check us out on Sunday. Hopefully I'm feeling well enough to be on that as well. But if not, I'll be right there in the comment section, maybe awake and asleep.
We can't sleep. All right. But thank you, chat crew. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys on Sunday. So peace out, everybody. Have a good one. And later.
Peace.